Hi, this is Habiba. Thank you so much for watching Biba's Canadian Journey. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. Super duper easy to do. Just hit the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about a stream in one of the provinces in Canada. And the good thing about this stream is that you don't need a job offer. Okay, I'm going to mention the province in a bit. Okay, it's that province that you guys come to me at, but let's get started. So a couple of weeks ago, I did a video where I talked about one of the streams in Canada. But for this stream, you need to apply for a job from your home country. And I got a few emails from people saying, Biba, why don't you talk about streams where people don't need jobs? Now, the truth is, I do talk about these streams. And even the streams that require jobs, there's some people that actually get those streams. But anyway, so today, let me talk about a stream where a job is not required. And this stream is called the International Skilled Worker Occupation in Demand Stream for the province of, wait for it, Saskatchewan. Potato, have your pick. Okay, so this stream is for this lovely province in the Prairie. Now, like with every Canadian immigration stream, there's some criteria. We're going to talk about it. But the advantage of this is that you don't need a job. Okay, if you meet the criteria, you get good points, you can be a good candidate. And this stream, the province is constantly having draws. So this is also a really popular stream with international skilled workers. You can apply from your home country. Okay, now, like I said, it's called the International Skilled Worker Occupation in Demand. So what the province is trying to do is that they're trying to fill spots for roles that there's a labor shortage in that province. Now, before you even try to apply, before you start thinking about it, okay, what the province has done is that they've come up with a list of occupations that they're not looking for. They call it the excluded occupation list. I'm going to put the link to that in the description of the video. If I were you, I'll go through it first. If you see your work experience and your background is part of that list, don't even bother. What this means is that the province is not looking for this particular set of people. So for instance, if you're in law enforcement, you're a judge, you're a lawyer, police commissioner, police officer, they're not looking for people with that skill set. A secondary school teacher, you're a dentist, pharmacist, physiotherapist. Yes, you'll be surprised because we say Canada is looking for health workers. Yes, they are. But for this stream, okay, the province is not taking people with health background. So please go through that list. One of the reasons for this is because Saskatchewan has a separate stream for healthcare workers. So you should be looking at that if you're in the healthcare industry. Okay, so please go through that excluded occupation list. Now, you've gone through it and your list is not there, your occupation is not there. Excellent. You can start thinking of meeting the other criteria. I'm not going to talk too much about this. Get your post-secondary school education certificates evaluated. Make sure you have at least 1 year of work experience, paid work experience, because one of the evidence you're going to show is your pay slips or your pay stubs. Very, very important. Okay. And then, obviously your proof of funds, very, very important. I've said a lot about proof of funds, so I'm not going to talk about it. And then if you have connection to the province, you also get some points. So this is a point-based system. Now, having connection to the province, like, maybe you schooled in the province or you have family in the province, is not the end of the world. It's not a do or die affair. If you don't have any, it's fine. Okay, so you meet the criteria, and then obviously there's an age criteria, I think, but you need to check. I'm going to put the link. It's 21 and above, 21 to 55 years old. You will get good points for that. Okay, so once you meet the criteria, you have all of this ready, you've done your evaluation, you've taken your language proficiency exams, extremely important, the French or the English one, extremely important. Then you can apply for the expression of interest. Now, please note, the expression of interest is not an application. It's simply you creating a profile to tell the province that that you meet their criteria and you're interested in that province. Now, before I go any further, let me just put out a small caveat. The province of Saskatchewan, for this stream, there's a specification. So, for you to be eligible for this stream, if you tick all the boxes, for you to be eligible for this stream, you have to make sure that your educational qualification is in line with your work experience. So let me give an example. I'll use myself. My first and second degree are in media communications PR. My work, experience, my work background, work history has been in the communication and marketing industry for over 10 years. So if I wanted to apply for the stream, I will be successful. Now, I have a really good friend here in the province with us, and her background is also in marketing communications PR. But when we got here, she, started, her first role was in the bank, and she just continued. She liked it. So right now she's in the financial industry. She's been doing that for years. If she wanted to apply for this stream, she will not be successful because her work experience, is not the same as her educational qualifications. So you need to put that at the back of your mind. Now, if she was working in the bank as a communications advisor, that's fine. But she's doing finance and accounting right now, so she doesn't qualify. So please have that at the back of your mind before you apply. Okay, so once you meet all this criteria, you create an expression of interest profile. The expression of interest profile is like an application. They'll ask you your age, your language exams, how many years of work experience you have, etc. And as you're answering honestly, they're giving you points. So it's point based. Okay, so you get points for all of those things. Now, after that, they total the points. Immediately, you will know your fate, so to say. Okay, the total you can get, the maximum you can get is 110 points. However, for this criteria, the minimum you need is 60 points. Extremely important. I think that's fair because they know not everybody is going to get 70, 80 points. So the minimum is 60 points. Now, once you do that, you submit the profile and the province will have your profile for 12 months. What happens is that anytime they do a draw and they need your occupation, you might get an email depending on your points. Okay, so right now they're sending out invitations to people in the high 70s. Sometimes it drops, sometimes it goes up. But it's worth creating a profile if you meet. You have nothing to lose, really. Now, if you're successful, they have a draw, you meet the points. What they'll do is that they'll send you an email to say, okay, Habiba, we've seen your profile. Now come and apply. Now, this is where the big application starts, where you need to show your proof of funds. You need to show all your documents. Okay. And like I said, the advantage is you do not need a job. And Saskatchewan right now is one of the most affordable provinces in Canada. So it's definitely worth considering. It's very cold. It's extremely cold, but it's extremely affordable. And should I call it the food basket of Canada? Maybe that's a wrong term. A lot of farming goes on in the prairies, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. So food is quite cheap there as well. Well, produce, vegetables and stuff. So it's worth considering. Anyway, I'm going to put all the information in the description of the video, and good luck with your application. If you have any questions, you can put it in the comments, or you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Send me a DM and I'll respond. Until next time, keep watching Beaver's Canadian Journey. Take care.